In this video, I'm going to teach you how to tie-dye yarn. This technique can be very useful when you're trying to achieve a dyeing effect on the yarn that you have, that you can find in stores, or if you're a knitter and you want to develop your very own colors. So I think you'll like this a lot. I have a couple of examples here illustrating different techniques that you can do. For instance, this skein was just dipped in one end, so half of it is dyed this turquoise color and the other half is white. In this one, we just did a very subtle tie-dye with different colors using light yellow, some orange, but it's a very variegated effect, but very subtle. And this one too, but using more contrasting colors, still variegated, but using lilac and yellow. In this tutorial, I'm going to illustrate a different technique, a little bit like this one, but instead of leaving one end undyed, I'm actually going to dip each hand in a different dye color. To start, all you need is yarn. It should be from a natural fiber if you're using fiber reactive dyes, so silk, wool, cotton. And you can't really dye the yarn in this shape, so if you're buying it in a ball form, you first have to convert the ball form into a skein. To make a skein is really easy, and you can use a skein winder or other tools, but you can just use your own body and your arms. The easiest way to make a skein is actually grab one end and then just wrap it around your elbow and constructing the skein like that. And you can go as thick as you want, but you get the idea. Once you're done with your skein, you just want to tie the two ends together and maybe make some loops around the skein to keep it together and from not losing its shape. Once you have your yarn into the skein form, you're ready to dye. First, you want to get it wet, as in any dyeing technique, and you want to prepare your dye bath. I prepared the yellow dye bath in here and a blue dye bath in here. I just added the dye to the water and I had some dye activator to it. After this, I'm going to dip one of the ends in the yellow and I'm going to dip the other end in the blue. Maybe I'm going to place them a little closer together. And I'm just going to let it stay like this for 1 hour. And during that hour, the dye will sort of walk through the fiber and you'll see that it will eventually meet in here. After 1 hour too, you're ready to rinse and to let it dry. If you're dyeing wool, you want to make sure that it dries flat and slowly, and after that you're ready to knit or crochet or do anything you want with your yarn. And this is how you tie-dye yarn.